Whether it was the cool breeze playing across your face as you hopped onto a swing for the first time, or your first paycheck, or your first pet sitting happily in your lap, what happens to a memory that is engraved on your skull forever after you die? Are memories real or abstract? Stay with us a little longer and find out. This video is brought to you by Answerly, the questions and answers platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers to different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description. Let us recall the basics. What is a memory? Psychology defines memory as the faculty of encoding, storing, and retrieving information. Psychologists have found that memory includes three key categories: sensory, short-term, and long-term. Each of these memories has different attributes. For example, sensory memory is not consciously controlled. Short-term memory can only hold limited information, and long-term memory can store an indefinite amount of data. How are memories formed? It is imperative to understand this in our quest to find the status of our memories after death. Our brain contains around 100 billion neurons communicating with each other across gaps called synapses. This takes place using proteins and chemicals known as neurotransmitters. A memory is formed when specific proteins strengthen these synaptic connections. Some of these proteins include protein kinase B, calcium calmodulin-dependent protein kinase 2. The formation of long-term memories occurs over several stages, commonly known as memory consolidation. During this consolidation process, structural and chemical changes take place in the neurons of the nervous system. As soon as the process is complete, the neurons involved in the original experience become a fixed combination, thereby helping you remember the entire event. But just like everything else, memories fade too. It hurts, but it is inevitable. What makes the memories fade though? Researchers believe that memories are malleable. That means they can be permanently altered during our lifetime as well. This is observed in associative memories, memories that show an association between certain things. The same follows for the recollections we cherish till our last breath. One of these hypotheses proposed by neurological studies suggests that this could be caused by hippocampus shrinkage. Wondering what a hippocampus is? Let us help you get it. Hippocampus is a complex brain structure embedded deep into the temporal lobe. It is thought to be principally involved in storing long-term memories and making them resistant to forgetting. Have you ever wondered which organ of the body requires energy the most? Most of you would be inclined to say the heart because of its pumping functions. Didn't we guess it right? Surprisingly, our brain consumes more energy than any other organ of our body. Representing only 2% of the weight of an adult, the brain consumes 20% of the energy produced by the body. This is why the human brain is the first organ pertaining to failure once the blood supply is interrupted. An example of such an event is a cardiac arrest. And just like the brain is the first to be compromised, the hippocampus rapidly causes function after an adverse effect, the region of the brain that is concerned with memory formation. We won't be exaggerating if we say memories are expensive. When we create new memories or recall old ones, our brain tends to produce new proteins in its neurons. This requires a lot of energy consumption, which partly explains why the brain demands proportionately more fuel than other organs. We assume you may have come across survivors of cardiac arrest who had trouble recalling a major chunk of their life. Wonder why that happens? Rethink about what we just told you. It is well believed that 4 to 5 minutes of interruption is enough to shut down the entire function of the brain. It doesn't matter if a person is resuscitated fully, the damage to the hippocampus is sufficient to erase memories from the survivor's brain. We're going to say it again. Memories are expensive. That's what experiments conducted on flies tell us. The work of Pierre-Yves Plaquet and Thomas Preet of the CNRS in Paris, France, revealed that starving flies disable the creation of unpleasant long-term memories. Flies depend on two special neurons to make long-term memories. Plaquet and Preet suggested that both of these are unusually silent when the insects are starving. The duo deliberately activated these neurons by infusing them with temperature-sensitive proteins, making them fire at anything above 28 degrees Celsius. As soon as it happened, the starved flies regained the ability to make enduring memories. This experimentation came with a heavy price. By forcibly bringing the flies' disabled memories back online, Plaquet and Preet shortened their lives by about a third. It only happened if they were trained to bridge the shocks and smells. If they were exposed to either smell or shocks, or given nothing at all to learn, they would have been fine. It was that combination of training and memory making that doomed them. But of course, things aren't that easy. Starving flies can still make long-term memories of pleasant experiences, like linking smells with food. Indeed, these appetitive memories only seem to form if flies are hungry. That is why scientists who run experiments involving such memories have to starve their insects first. Flies only get the chance to build appetitive memories once they've actually found some food, so they can immediately pay the cost of making fresh proteins. It's only aversive memories of unpleasant experiences that aren't worth creating. A near-death experience is a profound personal experience associated with death or impending death, which shares similar characteristics according to researchers. Such experiences may encompass a variety of sensations, including detachment from the body, feelings of levitation, total serenity, security, warmth, the experience of absolute dissolution, and presence of light. Some people believe that memories of near-death experiences have phenomenology, emotionality, and consequentiality that tell us about what happens to our memories once we die. Some people also believe that our whole life flashes in front of our eyes when we die. Not sure about that one though. But here's what we know for sure so far. Our memories are deleted just like an unwanted fly from our computer, only a few minutes after we embrace death. We can't remember a lot once we die. Recognition and remembrance get forgotten the moment the eyes shut forever. So, what are you waiting for? Go and make as many happy memories as you can and cherish them while you are alive, because that's the only time we can recall them. This video is brought to you by Answerly, a stellar blockchain Q&A platform that pays you to learn. If you loved what you just watched, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.